Hey guys, what's going on? It's DanGheesling. I just wanted to give you guys a channel update video. It's been a while. It's been on my list of things to do, and want to address a few things. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel. You know, it's been, I want to say 5 years, maybe more, since we started. I think 2011. So what is that? Not whatever. Anyways. For those of you guys who've been around since the beginning or just recently found the channel, thank you guys so much. Also, we're playing a little random Fortnite run because we can do it in a casual fashion. But I want to thank you guys for all the support on the show, all the support on the new Twitch show, which airs Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on twitch.tv/DanGheesling. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying everything, and I want to thank you guys for all the support, whether you watch one video, all of them, but not none of them, because anyways, so I want to thank you guys. Also, I want to do a quick review before we get into what to expect and changes to the upcoming channel in the near future. But basically what I did is I wanted to look at the 2017 as a whole numbers, just for an objective look at, all right, hey, look, how did the channel do objectively, not subjectively, because, you know, I think, my opinion, as long as my head's down and I'm working and I'm making videos, having fun, trying new creative stuff, then I think it's going well. But I wanted to get an objective or black and white look at how the channel did. So I actually compared it to the 2016 numbers. So oddly enough, and I only measured two things. I only looked at two things. How many people had, or how many people had watched videos, and how many new people had come to the channel. So in 2016, the channel had 4.49 million views and roughly 28,000 new people to the channel. In this past year, in 2017, there were 4.47 million views and just over 16,000 new people that came to the channel. So it kind of reminds me of an old football saying, you know, and it applies to everything besides football, is you either get better or you get worse. You don't stay the same. So in that case, objectively, you would say, well, Dan, you got worse. And you know, I say, well, there's still continued growth and had fun and enjoyed it. And I thought it was a good year. But it really kind of forced me to look at things as a whole and things I'm doing right now and what's working, what are people enjoying. And by working, I mean, what do people enjoy watching? What are they not enjoying watching? And, you know, am I trying new things on a weekly and daily basis? And it really boiled down to one main series, and it's a series that you know, I know a lot of people had found the channel because of that, and it's a series that's definitely my longest running, and that's Star Citizen. And let's sit this guy down quietly. Hold on real quick, let me dab him up. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, there's two. That guy's got a scar. Hold on. Are they teaming? They're teaming. We may have to leave this guy. I know it's probably the worst time for me to get into an engagement based on what we were talking about, but I'm sorry, we gotta just dial in. For half a second here. I kind of want to take this. Oh, Dan, you're killing me. Get in there. Let's go. All right. So, and that's the Star Citizen series. Hold on. We left our shotgun behind him. So, I know that's really terrible timing. So basically, you know, there's been a... Oh, he got us. Nice job. So basically, that was just bad. Oh, he dabbed himself up. So anyways, completely disjointed. But anyways, Star Citizen has been you know, staple on the channel. It's like over 400 plus episodes, way beyond that. But there's a long drought until 3.0 came out. 3.0 came out, it's planet-side landings, all these things going on. And we've been exploring it and checking it out, and there really isn't a ton to do. And it's really made the game a lot bigger, which has decreased the amount of player interaction. And so as a result, I've kind of found myself, all right, hey, look, you know, am I enjoying this? Number one, and number 1A, are people watching it and enjoying it? And it's really the viewership that used to be there for Star Citizen, at least on the channel, isn't there. At least for a lot of the videos that I've been making, and that's not, you know, anyone's fault but my own. And there's a lot of videos that I've done that I didn't even publish because I'm like, hey, this really wasn't a good video. Nothing happened. And so I just, you know, I burn recording time in Star Citizen, and it's really nothing that I'm like overly excited about. It's not like a highfalutin Tarky run or where I'm really fired up about that. And so I look back at so far this year in 2018, the Star Citizen videos I've created, and I'm like, what did I have the most fun with? And that was playing with Devil Dog Gamer. We did some multi-crew stuff. It was fun. We had a good time. We knocked out a bunch of things. And so I know some people are going to be disappointed, but I'm going to be reducing the amount of Star Citizen on the channel. You know, the videos are going to come out twice a week on Tuesday and Thursday morning from here on out. It's not going to be an everyday thing. We're not abandoning Star Citizen. There just isn't a whole lot going on. And, you know, there's not a lot of people that, I don't want to say that. It's the viewership has declined, which is cool. And I think for me, you know, it's going to do a couple things. One, the 2 episodes I do a week, I'm going to be really fired up to do because I'm not grinding out a ton of episodes trying to make something fun happen. And number 2, and I think what's more important than that is it's going to free me up to do a lot of things that I'm really been wanting to do, but you only have so much juice in the day. You only have so much time in the day. Hang in here. And so with the reduction of Star Citizen, it's going to allow me to do those things. Now, Dan, I want to address this before anything, you know, people say anything. Do I have any less confidence in Star Citizen? No. When Squadron 42 comes out, am I going to do a Let's Play of that 1,000,000%? Am I still excited about the project 1,000,000,000%? But in terms of bringing it to the channel on a daily basis, there isn't enough stuff to warrant it. And on top of that, people aren't watching as much. So you have to approach it from that standpoint, which is exactly what I'm doing. So which leads me to the second thing. So what am I going to do with that, with those slots? And I'm really excited about, because there's a lot of things I want to check out, a lot of things that I want to explore. And, you know, one of the things I look at, I kind of look at YouTube, and this is just my personal philosophy. I know this guy's hiding down here somewhere, as riding and catching waves. And one of the things I did last year was I did the Cuphead series, something a little different for the channel. I see you. Where you at? I have no resources. That's okay. The Cuphead series, I had a lot of fun with it. I call that catching wave. A lot of people watched it. Brought some new people to the channel, and I had a ton of fun playing it. It was one of those rare catching waves. So with the reduction of Star Citizen, it's going to allow me to experiment with a lot of different things, and see if we can do that. So if you have been around for the channel for a long time and you don't like Star Citizen, you should probably be pretty excited, because there's going to be a lot of different experimenting with new things and trying new things. So I'm fired up about that. And to kind of build off of that, oddly enough, from the Cuphead series, a company abroad reached out to me. And it's nothing, I don't think I've ever talked about it. Matter of fact, 99% sure I never talked about it. But a company abroad approached me and said, hey, we want to buy the license to your Cuphead series and rebroadcast it abroad. I'm like, okay, cool. How about you sit yourself? And I didn't say that to them. I'm like, okay, that sounds cool with me, you know. Oh, Poppy. Oh, Poppy. Oh, Poppy. Ooh, nice job. Good game, losers. You spelled losers wrong. So what that spawned into, you know, kind of an interesting relationship where I'm going to be creating content abroad. As soon as that deal is like completely inked, we're working on it now, because that content won't be on YouTube. I'll let you guys know more about it. But the point is, as a result of being able to experiment and do this one-off series, a completely crazy and awesome opportunity came up so that I can do that. You're like, well, Dan, well, what does that do for the channel? It allows, when outside companies, do that kind of stuff and it creates revenue, it allows me to spend more time on the channel and less time for my real life business, which is good, which is, I want to continue to grow the channel. But on top of that, I also want to talk about sponsored content, because over the past couple years, you maybe, like for me, maybe get a deal or two and you take maybe one if it's a good fit. And I'm trying to think of any sponsored deals I've actually taken. I think the only one that I've actually taken was, was a Tournament of Shame. And it was funny. It was Ryan and I were talking, or Ryan had said, hey, you did a first look at this kind of like Russian survival game. Was that a sponsored content? I'm like, no, I just wanted to take a look at it. So I do kind of like some weird stuff for first look ats. But anyway, so there's going to be a sponsored two sponsored videos hitting this week. Actually, one's hitting today. And so I wanted to be forthright and let you guys know kind of my policy on that. And my policy on that is, if I'm going to take a sponsored deal, number one, first and foremost, I have to have some sort of genuine interest in the product or service or game. So that's part one. So like, I'm not going to put something on the channel that I have zero interest in just because they're paying me money to do it. It's not something I want to get involved with. It's not something I feel like. I put stuff on the channel because I like it, and I think you guys are going to like it. So if I don't believe in something, regardless of what they're going to pay me, I'm not going to put it on the channel. So number one, I have to have some interest in it. Number two, it'd have to be something I'd consider for a first look at anyways. All the first look at videos where I take a look at a game for 20 to 30 minutes are all something that I'm like, hey, I want to check this out. I think you guys will like it. And then we either find out if it's for us or not. And then the third kind of criteria for me in terms of doing sponsored content is that it's going to be in addition to. So you guys are here to expect at least 2 videos a day. And, with a sponsored video, it's not going to replace a daily Tarkov. It's not going to knock off Star Citizen on a Tuesday or Thursday. It will be in addition to. So that's really important to me. So if I take a sponsored deal, it's good for the channel because that means that, allows me to be more creative and do other things and try other things, because right now for the channel, it's based on YouTube ad revenue. So any outside stuff comes in, it frees me up. I know it doesn't sound like it, but it frees me up to do more because of that revenue is generated, or do different things, which is cool. So like, well, Dan, hey, what other different things do you want to do? I want to get to add something to the channel. I want to do another Let's Play single play series, something like Cuphead, or things that are of current interest that are going to be coming out. Monster Hunter World coming out. I recently got my capture card rehooked up for a PS4 Pro. I bought that, which I'm going to be doing a stream today with Ryan on that. I want to explore some NBA 2K18 stuff. This is stuff I'm playing with the little free time that I have, and I'm like, why don't I just bring this to the channel and see how people like it? Another thing I want to consider doing, and it all depends, really comes down to, do people want to watch it? I started it a long time ago, didn't finish it, but with a PS4 Pro, I think I want to do a Sit Yourself one. A Dark Souls 3 playthrough. There has to be viewership for it, and I think it would be an additional stream, so I'd probably... Where's that other guy at? It would be like an additional stream day, if there was interest in it. But that's something I want to explore. Where's this guy at? There were 2 of them. So those are just a few of the things that I'm looking forward to sampling with. And this isn't like, it's not written in stone, but these will all be things that be like, hey, try. People enjoy watching them. We'll keep going. If not, we'll try something new. And I think if you've enjoyed the channel and you don't particularly like a game that we're playing, but you like kind of the nonsensical commentary and things going on, I think you should be excited about the channel because there's going to be some new stuff that you may like more than what you currently have. And if you're here just for Star Citizen, I know you may be a little disappointed, but it's not every day, but it's not going away entirely. And you need to be rest assured that the reduction in Star Citizen videos is not any indication of how I feel about the project. I still love it. I still think it's, when it's finished, it's going to be a great game, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, so that's kind of the egregiousness of the channel update video. I know that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but I wanted to keep you guys updated. And you know, I've really, just like everyone else, I'm not different than anyone else, but you know, I'm going to be very judicious in focusing on trying new stuff and seeing what works, because I just don't want to do something. You know, I got to be honest, I was shocked when I looked, not shocked, I was surprised when I looked at the numbers between 2016 and 2017. I thought for sure 2017 was a bigger year. And so, you know, it really kind of woke me up to this whole thing. And I just wanted to share this with you, and also give you guys this, you know, I guess inside baseball, if you will. And, you know, the good news is, there's a lot of good news, but, you know, a game like Tarkov, like, with Star Citizen, you know, everyday videos, it's like, okay, hey, look, you got to get up for this. And I think it shows in the content versus something like Tarkov. And, you know, like, I could play that game for 20 hours a day, and I think you can see it in the videos. Like, I'm very excited to play it. I really enjoy the game. And as a result, I think it's a better content. And it's content that I'm like, when I publish it, I feel good about it, because I'm like, hey, this is a good episode. It's entertaining. And let's sit this guy down. I want to get you guys one more kill. Oh, I see you smoking. And so I'm looking forward to finding more games like that, where it's the balance of you guys 1A and 1. You guys enjoy. No way. No way. How much health does he have? You guys enjoy watching it, and I'm really enjoying playing it. How much health is 40 health? He must have G-healed up in the smoke. Nice play, Mr. Underground. But anyways, I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this gave you guys some insight as to what's going on with the channel. I really look forward to your feedback. I read every comment. I do my best to respond to everyone. But if you ever comment on a video, it never goes unnoticed. I check it multiple times. Probably more than I'm. It's slightly embarrassing how many times I check it on my phone. If you want to tweet me or join the Discord, there's all ways to get in touch with me if you want to share with it. But I'd say YouTube comments, in particular on this video, if there's a single player series you want to see, if you want to share your disappointment about Star Citizen, or if you think it's a good idea, this would be the place to do it in the comments. But I want to thank you guys for all the support over the years on the channel. I love this. I love the grind of it. I love experimenting. And most importantly, I enjoy interacting with you guys, and you know, being a part of the community that's developed around here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.